Subscriber Party.
Let's go, Brandy, with the sub, Prime sub. They've been subscribed for 44 months. What the heck?
Oh my goodness.
44 months and counting. What, Brandy, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody else as well. Brandy was first, so you're cool, but not as cool as Brandy. Welcome in everybody. Welcome to the Guys You Trust Through Drink. I'm Mike. That's Justin. Just kidding. We're Mike and Justin, but that's Mike and I'm Justin. And welcome to the show. We're slam packed today on the show. I didn't put this in the title, but we went 2 movies deep this week. One of them was a suggested movie, and then the other one was a movie that Mike suggested.
First suggestion, I think.
Almost 4 years, Brandy. That is wild. It's been.
Yeah,
it
awesome.
doesn't even feel like it's been 4. I was thinking about this in the shower. It's been 3 years of podcasting almost. We've almost podcasted for 3 years, or probably have done it for like an accumulative time of 3 years, but like almost,
sure.
almost 3 whole years of episodes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is wild. And then I started thinking, all of these, I'm pretty sure we did movies the first episode, didn't we? Or did we add that later?
If we didn't do it the first episode, I want to say we added it really quickly.
It was like the
'cause
second
I think
episode.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, if not the first. It's probably...
Right.
I want to say that was kind of a...
I was thinking about this, and I was like, I can't even remember a quarter of the movies that we watched. There's been so many movies. Many movies we watched. I have never watched this many movies. I've watched more movies in the last almost 3 years than I have in my entire life. Which is a crazy thing. But happy to be here. I'm glad that we do it. And it's Monday. We made it to the end. How are you doing, Michael?
Oh, man. I'm doing all right. Kind of a crazy Monday. Good week up until then. How about yourself, man? Anything spectacular? Any homeless people throwing stuff at you?
You know, no homeless people tossing beer cans at me. Let's see. Yeah, really uneventful if you compare it to last week. Not a whole lot on the road happening. But hey,
at least somebody's not trying to kill you.
It's one of those no news is good news type things. Like,
for sure.
Listen, can't say it's bad. But yeah, I've been doing all right. It's been super busy. We had. I feel like I haven't stopped moving. That we had an outage on Saturday, so like at 2 o'clock they were like, "Yo, we have an outage," and so we were out. We went out and had to take care of an outage. It's kind of funny. I'll tell you the story. So I get there, right? Roll up. I'm first one there. I jump out of my truck. As soon as I get out of my truck, a cop goes whoop whoop, like whoops his siren at me, and I turn around and he's like, "Are you with this construction crew?" And I was like, because there was an asphalt company that hit our conduit. And I was like, "No, I'm not with them. I'm here to fix the fiber." And he was like, "Okay, I need to talk to you." And he pulls over, and this is the middle of downtown Atlanta. Pulls over, and he's like, "Hey, you know, we need to get this cable fixed like yesterday. And I was like, all right, like that's odd because normally the police aren't even there when we have outages, right? And
Sure.
he's like, we need this fixed like yesterday. And I was like, okay. And he was like this controls this fiber that's down controls the emergency communication lines for Atlanta. And he goes, someone from the mayor's office is on their way down here. And I was like, all right. I was like, listen, brother, we're already, I don't want to be out here. So I'm going to try to fix it as fast as I can so that I can go home. And he kept saying this needs to be fixed. And then like the mayor's office guy shows up and he's like, explains to me again what the cable was. He's like, this needs, like, we're in like the city of Atlanta as far as like the law enforcement and first responders. And he's like, we're all blind. Like we don't have any communications. And I'm like, all right. And this happened to be the first outage that my supervisor wasn't there prior to me being there. So I'm like trying to figure out how to control, like, all right. And then I've got an asphalt company that's asking me like, hey, when can we finish doing our asphalt? And I was like, brother, you're freaking up a creek without a paddle at this point, because I got the mayor's office over here telling me that this needs to be done yesterday. And you're asking
the mayor on the line.
Your asphalt is the last thing on my mind.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so we like are fixing it. I'm calling Brad. I'm like, yo, this guy from the mayor's office is out here talking to me. Says that his stuff is on this fiber, and he goes, that's weird because Fiberlight said they only have one customer down, and they're across the street. And I was like, okay, maybe it's like a top secret hidden. This is your ass. This is your fault, ass. I should have said that. That'd have been so funny. But he's like, there's only one customer on that line. And so I'm like, all right, that's weird. And so we're like, we got to fix it anyway. It doesn't matter. Either way, we got to fix it.
Right.
And so we're doing our job and getting it figured out. And we're really close to being done. And I come back out from the building. The building was right across this alleyway from where we were at, that had their internet was down. And so I was inside pulling the cable up through this. I had to pull it up 4 floors. Oh,
geez. Wow.
And I come back outside and there's like a gathering. There's a group of people. And I'm like, odd, like maybe they're waiting to cross the street or something. And they just like were hanging out. And Brad finally showed up about 2 hours after. And I was like, who's all these people? And he was like, this is more people from the mayor's office. Like they just keep showing up.
Jeez.
And eventually Brad gets on the phone with I can't say that. Eventually Brad gets on the phone with the company that we work for, and they're like, yeah, we don't have that they're not on our cable. Like they're at the wrong cable. And he was like, there is an outage with somebody else, like on a different street, not even around here. And so Brad goes over to the mayor's people and he's like, yo, I think your guys' cable is over there because it's not here. And dude, if it wasn't 15 seconds, every single one of those people, the police officers, everybody were gone. They just like, they all left and went somewhere else.
Oh my God.
And so
that's amazing.
It ended up not even being, they were stressing me out and like trying to push, get this done. They were at the wrong cable. It just happened to be a coincidence that 2 cables got down at the same time. And one of them happened to be like this huge big deal for the whole entire city, and then ours was just the internet for the building across the street. I was like, listen, pal. So yeah, that was my Saturday. Also,
that means like everybody from the mayor's office got the wrong street.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me.
The mayor's office was completely misinformed.
Yeah, right. Shocker. I'm a little disappointed in the cop, but besides that,
I think
that's par for the course.
I don't even know how he ended up there, because like maybe he just saw construction and was like, maybe they hit. No, he was in his car, so maybe he just rolled by, saw the construction, and was like, this. Well, no, because the mayor office guy said that they told him that they were down in this area. in the area that we were in. I don't know how many streets away their actual cable was, but anyway.
Was it the asphalt company twice?
No,
that, like,
I don't
cut off
think
both of them?
I don't think so. There was only one cable that they hit.
Yeah.
I was framed to see. It weren't me. I was like, am I about to get in like trouble? He was like, I mean, I'm talking like the police officer came over to me and he was like, yeah, the other fiber. He goes, we're bringing in another fiber company to fix this, and I'm like,
that's weird.
I'm pretty sure that like the company I am employed by is employed by the company who owns the fiber to go out and fix it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure the mayor's office has no
jurisdiction.
There's no like crossover between the mayor's office. And so he was like, those guys are getting a police escort over here right now. And I was like,
oh boy.
Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I know that my guy told me to come out here, fix this cable. It was like, I don't think those guys ever showed up. I feel like they went to the right spot. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was the wildest thing.
That's nuts.
Because like normally on our outages, it's just us out there, and there's it's not that big of a deal. And then this was like the mayor's office is coming down. I was like, oh my god.
Jeez. Well, that's like the definition of like the mayor's on my ass, chief. Like. So,
yeah.
Geez, man.
The mayor be on people's asses, and they don't even know why.
And they're like sending everybody out to the wrong position.
They almost assembled the Avengers, I'm pretty sure, to get that cable back up and running. Like, like,
jeez, dude.
Like he was like, can you just put it back together to test and see if it's ours? And I was like, no. I was like, that's not, like, you can't just, this isn't like you just put them back together and check. Like,
right.
I don't know how much you know about fiber, but it's not how it works.
I can guarantee nothing.
Yeah, exactly, Brandy. I'm just here to work, man. Like, like the more times you come up to me and tell me that this is an emergency and it needs to be faster and everything, it's actually slowing me down. It's slowing my process down. Like I'm trying.
Why would they stop you?
I'm literally trying to tell my guys that just rolled up what the situation is. That you're breathing down my neck, and then you come over and you're like, hey, how fast is this going to be? And then the asphalt guy's like, hey, how soon can we come back in and do this, our asphalt? I'm like, just let me fix it, and then you guys can handle your own business. I don't know. But yeah, that was my Saturday. So I like, and then Sunday didn't feel any like slower. It was just a lot of moving and shaking. So. Tomorrow, I have tomorrow off. I'm going to an eye doctor's appointment, so hopefully that.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, gotta get that checked out before the mayor gets on to you.
Before the mayor, the mayor's office is coming down here.
Before the mayor shows up. Yeah. You know, you say the Avengers. I'm pretty sure parts of the Avengers movies were filmed in Atlanta.
It probably was. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Gotham City was based on Atlanta.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Just kidding. That was a joke. But
there was I know for a fact the part in, I guess, Endgame after credits when Samuel L. Jackson turns to dust, right?
Yeah.
That was filmed in Atlanta for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if Samuel L. Jackson lived in Atlanta somewhere.
I wouldn't be either. Yeah. He's the mayor.
Yeah, he's actually the mayor.
I need these mother effing lines.
Dude, it was like, and then the mayor's office guy was talking to me, and he was like, yeah, I'm also in charge of like setting up the thing for FIFA because the World Cup is going to be here, or part of the World Cup is here. Yeah. And so I'm like, brother, man, like that's cool. I don't know.
Please get back to work.
I do not get paid enough to be dealing with you right now. Chicago is Gotham. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure New York City's nickname is Gotham.
That's also
one of the city's nickname. It might be Chicago.
I feel like
Hell's
Gotham
Kitchen, I think, is also in New York City.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Atlanta's pretty rough though. It's Gotham. It is a Gotham for sure.
It's modern day Gotham. Yeah.
It's Blackham.
100%. Blackham. Only place where I've seen Venom go head to head against Luke Cage.
Exactly.
Only they had beer bottles, and it was outside my work.
Yeah, and I was just trying to fix the internet.
Man.
Listen, man, I just work here. Frick, I think I had it.
Dude.
I do have a question for anyone in the chat who it may concern, and Michael. If you could play one game for the first time again, what would it be? You lost all of your memories. You get to boot it up and play it again for the first time. What are you playing?
Do you have an idea? Because I immediately thought of one.
I think just for my initial instinct is to say Halo Reach. Because I remember how I felt when I booted up the Halo Reach and it did like the Bungie thing is like and then like
such a good,
you know, like
so good.
I remember it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was watching that, and it was just like I was so hype.
That's tight.
So maybe Halo Reach. Also, like Skyrim. Like I don't think I'll ever play Skyrim the way that I played it the first time.
Were you not a stealth archer build?
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire 2? That's so kick-ass.
That is awesome.
Oh, man.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great one.
See, I would immediately thought Red Dead Redemption 2. Just because, like, the story's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
And you don't know what to expect going into it. But if Kevin chose that one, man, gosh, the Halo 2 or the Halo Reach intro is so nice. Because I remember that too. I remember being like, wait a minute, what is this? Because I went in completely blind to that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what is this? This is kind of a weird vibe I wasn't expecting. I was expecting, the like almost thrasher guitar from
Halo
like
2.
Halo 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man.
Or I guess maybe relive the first time you played it, maybe. Because like when I think of Halo Reach, I think of the hype that was around Halo Reach, and like on Bungie's website, it was a countdown of days to the fall of Reach, and so it was like built up so well, and like it held up. It's like when you played, like there was hype, and then you played the game, and the hype held up. You're like, yes. Yeah. But
I would love to, because I didn't expect or didn't experience this without it was already spoiled to me.
Sure.
But I think running into like finishing World at War, the campaign, and then running into zombies and never having any heads up.
Yeah.
That was a thing. It might be.
Yeah.
I would love to experience that without any heads up.
Yeah.
You know. But Red Dead, man, it's such a good story game. In terms of hype, man, what was the most hyped? I was super hyped for Black Ops 1, the first Black Ops. I got I think that was the first time I could afford and actually bought the like collector's edition of that. So that was nice. Man, I've been so jaded by letdowns recently. I don't remember a good like, oh, that was worth the hype.
Yeah. I just remember like Halo Reach, every time one of the and the thing is you know that Reach is gonna fall because it's been built up. Like
I didn't.
You,
Sure.
Well, if you kept up with like the story that Bungie was laying out, you like had an idea, but you didn't know that everybody was gonna die. And so as you're playing this game, you're like getting attached to the characters. You're like, oh, this is sick. And then all of a sudden George dies and you're like, dang, like that was rough. And you're like, okay, well, everybody else probably lives because George saved everybody.
You would think so.
And then it was like every time someone died after that, it was like just the worst feeling ever. And then to play the last mission where you just have to fight until you die. And then do the cutscene where he like loses his helmet and he's like fist fighting elites and it's just so good. Exactly, Brandy.
Dude,
Dude,
oh man. That's so interesting that's how you experience the game, because not knowing any of the hype, I was fighting like tooth and nail throughout the whole campaign. I'm like, why are we losing?
Yeah.
like I am working my butt off.
But I think that was the best part, is I was also doing that too, even though I knew that Reach was like the story was Reach falls. But I was like, maybe we can save everybody, like maybe we'll all get off the planet, and you just don't. It just
I think, like, man, the cat part got me. That was so, because like, I think like with what you said, like thematically or story wise, George dying is like, okay, well everybody else is safe.
Yeah, he sacrifices himself to save everybody.
Right, but you don't expect the Spartans to go down, and then Cat. Oh, that scene.
Yeah.
Good Lord, I was like, oh God, what just happened?
Yeah.
Where's my crew going?
That death. We may have to circle back to the Reach. To Halo Reach, because I feel like we need to rank how awful each death was of like from affected you the most to affected you the least, because the Carter death too.
Carter's so kick ass.
I know, he like
that's
flies
how I go.
flies the ship into the Scarab, and then Emil fighting off the elites from he jumped out of the gun, as a kid
stabbed
in the back. It's just.
Did he get stabbed when he was in the gun?
One of them jumps on top and he like fights the guy off of him. Shotgun blasts another, and then all of a sudden you just see he just gets energy sorted in the back, and it's just you're just sitting there as. I don't know how old I was. I was in high school, but like you're just sitting there and you're like, "What the frick is going on, man?" It's the worst feeling.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. Also, those are great, and they were great at the time. I'm having remembering them. I'm having flashbacks of really, really traumatic Helldivers. Like deaths where I'm just like running along and then my friend just explodes after saying I think there's one over there or something.
Just a tank falls on
him. Oh my God, like your friend is covered.
Yeah.
You are covered in your friend. But yeah, that just immediately flashed back to some more recent
Brandy,
stuff.
I have read all of the Dungeon Crawler Carl books so far.
And I kind of started it, but I haven't gotten into it. Looking forward to it.
Oh, you got the first one?
Dungeon Crawler Carl? Yeah.
Very cool.
I got it. I had to stop it because it wasn't the vibe I was going for that weekend.
Yeah.
What did I hop onto? Hopped onto something that was more the vibe, but
sure.
Looking forward to.
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl is really good.
Amazing things.
Really good. Mm-hmm. People die in that too, and you're just like, oh no.
But I mean, to Kevin's point, Lenny, death was bad.
Lenny and
also the Irish kid,
the Irish guy Shane or O'Malley.
Lord,
what's his name?
Sean? Is it Sean?
Sean. Yep.
Was it Sean?
I did read Book 8. I did the newest one.
Very nice.
I did. I listened to it in 2 days, 3 days after it came out.
What that reminds me, what's our book this month? Because we were talking about Helldivers, the second one, but do we have like an official book?
We don't have an official one. The world is our oyster, as they say.
Well, 1 week's already done, so we got to figure something out.
Yeah. So I mean,
you've already done Helldivers. I can hop on that, but
you can read another Helldivers, and we can keep talking about that, or Twilight. Yes. Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think I've read or listened to Twilight. I've only seen the movies.
I'm gonna have to go with a hard pass.
I don't think I could do. You might have just got double veto.
Yes, I just finished book 7 and I'm going insane. Book 7's really good. I think about this, Brandy. I finished book 7 and then it was like a month and a half till till book 8 came out. Also, book 8 is not the end of the story. I was hoping that book 8 was going to be the end of the story. It's not.
Dang.
So we're waiting again.
Is Jeff Hayes the author or a character?
Jeff Hayes is the guy who reads the book.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
very good.
He is hands down the best narrator that I've ever had or listened to.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Maggie, I call BS because not with your track record.
Yeah, she was
yeah.
totally
I was
serious.
Just kidding.
She was just totally serious until we both said no.
Unless. Chapters of DCC 1. Oh, very good.
Chapter 9 of Dungeon Crawler Car 1.
To Justin.
I could get Justin to read it. Kevin.
I'm not wasting a credit on that.
Yep.
I think it's on YouTube for free.
When Bro Sounds Like Kronk, I think his idea for I've watched several interviews with Jeff Hayes, and he thinks of a person in real life that he would cast for the character, and then he tries to do a voice similar to that person. And I can see the guy's face. I cannot. I don't know what his name is. But
it's not Kronk, is it?
What does the guy who voices Kronk look like? What's his name? Do you know?
Looks like not off the top of my head.
Hold on, let me look him up.
I mean, he looks very American. He looks like stereotypical man.
Yeah. Patrick Warburton.
Warburton? Yeah.
Yep. This is the guy that Jeff Hayes had in mind when he voiced Dungeon Crawler Carl. So that's why it sounds like Kronk, is because he's doing not an impression, but like he did the voice to try and be like that guy. You'll have to tell me how you like it, Kevin. I want a full report, 5 pages. I'm just kidding, but I do want to hear about it. But yeah, I don't know. We could let's see, books. What book have you not read? Do you have any books on your list?
I'm working through the 72-hour Iliad as usual.
Iliad.
Yeah. And I've been working on that since we reviewed Troy. So
I DNF'd the Iliad. I couldn't I couldn't do it.
Like, you know what? It's fine.
You know what? I'm just gonna have to.
And I say 72 hours. I think it might actually be longer than that.
Let's see. Do I have a wish list?
I
don't think I have anything on my wish list.
I also have one by Jane Austen, I think. I have a lot that I need to get into.
This looks like a book you would like. I'm just kidding.
What?
Magical Girl, Mechanical Heart, Volume 1.
That sounds really familiar.
Well, I just saw the cover art and I thought you would like it.
So,
I don't know.
1 second.
I don't know if you can see it.
What is it? What is it? Magical
Girl, Mechanical Heart, Volume 1.
Girl. No, not gunmetal. What the frick?
Double spaced?
Gunmetal?
No, not
Magic?
gunmetal. Magical Girl, Mechanical Heart, Volume 1.
Magical. That's okay. Hold on. Sorry.
There's a lot of purple.
Hold on. Screw you, dude. Add to cart. No, I'm just
Add to
kidding.
cart. Wish list right now. Um,
Oh shoot. Love it.
he's a great
Oh, hey.
narrator in 6 books. What do you mean he's a great narrator in 6 books? He was great in all
In
of the
book
books.
6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still.
he's a guest narrator. I said great. Yeah. The Patrick guy is a guest narrator. He plays
Oh, that's
he plays
fun.
Carl's dad, I think.
Oh, that's great.
Kevin, it's silly
well-
now, but I hope you're ready to slowly descend into madness along with the characters. Guest, yes. Dungeon Crawler Carl starts off very silly, and it keeps a silly vibe, but it also gets really dark. Like by the
Nice.
end, by book 8, it's very dark. You're like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Heck yeah.
But it's
That
so
sounds
good.
great.
It's like a car accident. You can't look away. We'll come up with a book that we want to do.
Yeah.
I'm
we'll have to take time for that.
yeah, I'm
But-
on book 7 of Helldivers right now, and I think there's one more book. But if when I'm done with this one, I'll pause and we can do whatever. Spoiler,
Gotcha.
not a spoiler. Actually, maybe a spoiler, but
I
sorry.
mean, yeah.
Now you know.
Well,
It wasn't
also,
it wasn't a great big spoiler.
a thematic spoiler, really. No story spoiler.
Yeah.
But we need to. I don't know how much time this is going to take, but we need to talk about some movies.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Kevin being here, and spoiler warnings for
Scooby-Doo.
which
Look.
I'm wearing Scooby-Doo shirt.
Oh, let's go.
Good times.
I have no Scooby-Doo merch. We were also going to dress up as Scooby-Doo characters. I also forgot about that because my week was so crazy.
Kind of thank God, because I was a little worried about my costume, so I donated.
Mike was going to
that
be
to
wearing
a
an orange skirt.
good cause.
But
Was going to.
if you haven't seen Scooby-Doo, the live-action movie from 2007?
Two.
God,
2002.
way further
Yeah.
back. Spoiler alert, and also, like, if you haven't
How
seen
dare
it,
you?
if you haven't seen it by now, you deserve to get it spoiled for you.
Says the guy who up until 2 weeks ago.
I
hadn't
have
seen
seen this movie.
it.
Scooby-Doo. So we're gonna talk about Scooby-Doo. That was a Kevin suggestion, and then we're gonna talk about wait, I got it. Event Horizon. I almost said Expedition something or other.
Yeah, good timing, Kevin and Justin, because there's
Netflix
a
news
Scooby-Doo
for their
show
Scooby-Doo
that
show.
got announced.
Wow. A live action show or cartoon?
Yeah.
Wow.
CGI
Very
dog,
cool.
I think, but yeah, live action.
You mean they couldn't find a dog that was smart enough to go Scooby-Dooby-Doo?
Well, I'm kind of annoyed because it's not a Great Dane, but I guess that's
What?
a purist thing. The dog that
The
have,
dog's not a Great Dane?
It doesn't look like it's a puppy at the moment. I think.
Then it's not Scooby-Doo.
I don't know, right? That's kind of his MO is being a giant dog. Live and real dog, really? Okay, that's kind of cool. Huh. Why not a great? Well, actually, I know I was gonna say why not a Great Dane. I do know Great Danes. They are a bit too silly, I think, to train.
It's Scooby-Doo, bro.
They're horses. They're silly, and by silly I mean very dumb. But silly.
I mean, I
horses.
feel like you're explaining all of its qualities for the role of Scooby-Doo.
I love Great Dane. Yeah, but I mean, it would be hard to work with. I
Yeah.
think.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo,
So 2002
live
Scooby-Doo.
action Scooby-Doo, 2002. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The I don't even remember what the title of it was. What was the title?
It's just called Scooby Doo. Yeah.
Oh, there was no subtitle.
In 2002. No.
What's up, Scooby Doo? Coming after you. So I feel like to describe the premise of this movie is pretty much just to describe Scooby Doo.
Well,
The mystery gang has a little bit of a falling out in the beginning. Are they the mystery gang? I can't remember. What's their official title? The mystery gang?
the Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc. has a little bit of a falling out.
Sure.
And it gets real sad because Scooby and Shaggy are trying to keep the gang together. And he tries his darndest, and they're just too full of themselves, and they all split up. Couple years later, they all get a note separately inviting them to a theme island. And they all find each other at the airport, and they're all like, hey, la, 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 la. And then they all come together, kind of. They're like somewhat back together. And they get to the island. The guy who owns the island's like, oh, finally you're here. There's people are coming and going from here that are not, they're not normal. They're not like how they should be. And then they all just decide to like compete to see who's going to solve the mystery first. And in doing so, they come back together fully as a Mystery Inc. Detective group. And they find the bad guy, which classic Scooby-Doo. I don't know what to say about this movie. It's very, the CGI is terrible, but it was 2002, so you really can't hold them against. It can't really hold it against them.
There's no way that's a Great Dane.
Are you looking at?
I'm looking at a picture. I'm looking at the picture like here.
Great Dane and Real Puppy. I think it's the origin story of the crew because the Shaggy is younger also. Interesting.
I don't.
Maybe it's a.
Looks like a Great Dane puppy.
Maybe it's a mix.
Scooby had pointy craft. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like a Great Dane. I don't care. I hope it's Great Dane because that dog is gonna shoot up in size.
Yes. They have to. If there would be an outrage.
Type.
There would be an outrage if Scooby-Doo wasn't the right kind of dog.
There already is.
I'm sure. Anyhow,
somebody's annoyed about this.
Michael,
this movie.
Tell me about
it. Okay, so I want to set the scene a little bit, like the public zeitgeist of when this came out. So this is the summer after 9/11.
Oh boy.
So like this movie is pretty, I mean, obviously it's kind of cartoony, but very goofy and lighthearted movie. And I saw this movie when I was, when it was in theaters.
Yeah.
That summer, but watching it this time was the first time I realized how close to 9/11 that was. Because it was kind of, at least for me.
No wonder they didn't stay on the airport part for very long. They kind of sped through that. They were like, just don't show the plane very much. People are still not.
Oh no! I just thought of an edit. No,
the Scooby-Doo plane flying into the...
down, Grandma, and it just.
That's why
no. So yeah, it was an interesting time. So this movie, Corno went out the corner.
It's an O.
What?
Oh.
Sorry, I just read what Kevin said. So, like, this movie definitely needed to be silly.
Yeah.
I think for the kids around that time, because I was probably just turning 8.
Sure.
Yeah, just turned 8 when this came out, and
Is this
being
movie
7.
is
and
this movie
traumatized.
when you knew that you loved Velma, or was that earlier?
See, what's funny is that the actress is very attractive, but I wasn't super no like this was so long ago. Like that really didn't register.
Didn't
with
fire
me.
off in your brain.
Like I was still a kid.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, Kevin. Um, so and I'm very thankful for what this movie was because it
Yeah.
was a just a corny ass kids movie that for the kids that went through a lot of trauma really
Needed
young.
a little bit of silliness in their life.
Civil yeah, what's the levity
Yeah.
for kids. So I remember seeing this when I was going, I think, to the Dollar Theater. We saw this a
Yeah.
bunch of times. Took kids. Our family was babysitting. We went to go see it. There are so many like moments in this movie that we quoted forever. For instance, anytime we were having hamburgers, we called them Ramburgers, and we did the Scooby-Doo voice. Just a good time. I do want to point out, Kevin, you might not like this, but this was written and bought from James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy fame. He wrote this
Interesting.
originally, and it was supposed to be rated R when he wrote it.
The
Like he has
Scooby-Doo
an
movie was?
R-rated. He had made a R-rated like script essentially,
Wow.
which I think it was pretty. It played up on the like how cheery they were and kind of how non R-rated the shows up until that point were.
Sure.
And I'm very interested. I would be interested to see that script because I think there are parts that like leaked out that were still in the movie. I don't know how much of it was that, Kevin, versus
Like drug paraphernalia and stuff.
drug paraphernalia, and you could do a crazy amount of violence with the premise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of interested to see
people
that.
could,
Then
people
again,
definitely could have
not at
got
all.
ripped in half. There could have
Yeah,
been a lot.
right?
It could have been very gory.
Yeah, man, especially with the second movie we watched this week.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is a fun movie for the time, I guess. Spoiler warning, which we already did. So going into the kind of twist of the movie,
Yep.
the monsters turn out to be real, right? And they're
Yeah.
also fun little like those seem very original to be monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fun. Shout out to that. They were CGI, so and it hasn't aged super well
No.
at all. But it also was 2002. But I think even for 2002 is pretty like
Yeah.
not great.
They were like, listen, it's Scooby Doo.
It's a Scooby.
Let's not get lost in the sauce trying to make.
calm down.
Let's listen. Let's not get lost in the sauce over here. We're not going to win any awards with our CGI.
Yeah, it's also funny because like, Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, so Fred and Daphne.
Yeah.
Well, kind of everybody, really. The four main cast, they all had like pretty big roles before this.
Interesting.
Like Shaggy was in Scream, which was huge.
Yeah.
Also, I think his performance might be the like best in terms of like original character.
Yeah.
He's perfect, Shaggy.
Yeah.
And since then, as many Scooby-Doo franchises or shows or movies that will let him, he's been Shaggy
Really?
ever since. Yeah.
Very cool.
He kind of takes pride in that. So like going to see this when you're really young, you don't realize these people are in other things.
Yeah.
so that was kind of weird growing up and being like, oh, Shaggy, and then talking about the Scream movie when everybody else was like, oh, that's the dude from Scream
Yeah.
as Shaggy. Yeah, love Matthew Lillard. Kind of having a renaissance, but he seems like a really cool guy. Let's see. And then also Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean being in this.
Yeah.
Also, I feel very underutilized just because he's a tremendous talent. But again, I was like, oh, that's the guy from Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
growing up. Yeah, it was a fun time. Really, okay. So I've seen this movie way too many times, but this was the first time. I haven't seen it in like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
At least I think that's being generous. 10 years. This is the first time I've watched it with subtitles. That was very nice because I knew the movie essentially phonetically.
Yeah.
And because when you're a kid, you don't really get everything.
Right.
Or the sayings and stuff. So it was really kind of a weird sensation experiencing that. And, oh, that's what they were saying. That's what they said.
Yeah.
In this moment. I have been misquoting that since I was a child, stuff like that. So that was fun to kind of come back to.
Yeah.
So this is your first time seeing it. What did you think of it being an adult and experiencing it kind of for the first time?
So I'm not I would not consider myself like a Scooby-Doo fan. Not that I don't like I don't dislike Scooby-Doo. Sure. I just was never like I watched the cartoon maybe twice. Like I know what Scooby-Doo is. Like who doesn't know what Scooby-Doo is? But I wasn't like I didn't grow up watching the cartoons. I didn't see this movie in theaters when it came out, so I don't really have like a nostalgia, I guess, for Scooby-Doo. However, I felt like as far as live action movies go, I feel like it captured the Scooby-Doo feel, without being too. Yeah. It's a corny movie, like it's Scooby-Doo. Like you're not trying to make it, a drama, but like
no,
they didn't over corn. You know what I mean? Like they didn't fill the whole movie just corn. So I enjoyed the fact that it was like it was fully Scooby-Doo, but it was also a good live action movie. Like they didn't ruin it. Now, I say that, but I'm not a Scooby-Doo diehard fan. So I'm sure if you asked a Scooby-Doo diehard fan, they'd probably be like, "This was terrible." I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I enjoyed it. So, but like,
good.
In Scooby-Doo, it's a cartoon, so it's like like physics don't really exist,
right?
Because like they'll run in place or do like weird stuff that doesn't really happen in real life. And I felt like
talking dog,
right?
Yeah.
They did a really good job of making that more of a thing in real life, like the essence of the silliness of it all. So I enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of good a lot of fun. I did notice like halfway through, like Velma is Velma, right? And she's nerdy and like her hair's exactly how Velma hair should be, and she's wearing her sweater, and then all of a sudden she's not wearing her sweater and her hair's a little messed up, and I was like, who's this? I was like, Velma had a glow up mid freaking movie. Yeah.
Well, that's after she lost her soul, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Because she's not wearing her her sweater, and then her hair's a little bit like it's not perfectly like bowl cut almost. And I was like, wait a minute, who's this lady?
Who is that? Oh, that's great.
She's not really giving off Velma anymore. Now I was like, she just had like a whole personality glow up. She was all But even after, because she got her soul back and she still looked like that, and she felt.
Yeah,
It felt like she had like a whole character development arc real fast, and then she was all like sure of herself. You know what I mean? But
gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought there was the jokes in it were good. Like the silliness of it wasn't so stupid that it was like this is stupid, but it was silly enough to be like that's that's funny. Like the witch doctor spot where he's like sacrificing the dead chicken.
Witch doctor's great.
And she was like, "Why are you sacrificing a dead chicken?" He's like, I don't even remember what he says, but it's funny.
He's great. Like his steals the show every time he shows up.
Yeah, like I don't know who that guy is, but A+ on doing your part. Yeah, so I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was pretty good.
Shoot, that's good. To your point, yes, this is very much. I feel like this is. It was a great job of capturing the soul of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I think all the Scooby-Doo purists like this movie.
Okay.
Because they also crap, spoiler, I guess. They crap on Scrappy.
Yeah.
Which Scrappy, when he was introduced, was like very much hated by everybody who watched Scooby-Doo. So making him the kind of villain was a great idea. But yeah, I think all the people who don't like this movie are just movie buffs.
Sure.
Where they're like, this is ridiculous.
They're taking
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like if you take this movie serious, it's terrible. Like but it's not. It's Scooby-Doo, so it's like
why are you taking this serious?
It's like you go to McDonald's, right? McDonald's isn't good, but you go there and you get the burger and you eat it and you're like, that was McDonald's. And it's not, you know what you're getting when you go to McDonald's. And it's like, if you watch Scooby-Doo and you watch this movie, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get Scooby-Doo. And I think.
And it's also like, oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, I think that's what makes it so good.
Sure. I think it's also like people who rate the Godzilla movies poorly is like, other than Godzilla -1, it's a Godzilla movie. Like you're not going there for Citizen Kane.
Yeah, the monster destroys everything every time.
the less it destroys, the worse the movie is.
Yeah. Did the whole world get flattened? A+ movie. That's what we wanted. That was a monster movie.
Is there no possibility for a sequel, but we're getting a sequel?
Yeah, they rebuilt and there's another. There's a bigger monster.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, so
I agree.
I enjoyed it. It was a good time. I thought that the casting was all very, very well done. I think the guy who played Fred, and this really doesn't. This is probably my only. It's not even a complaint, really, but like you can tell that he's not a blonde. You know what I mean?
Very good, yeah.
Like you can tell, and it kind of ruined it for me because like you see Fred in the cartoon and he's a blonde, right? And then you see Fred in this movie and you're like, that's a guy trying to be a blonde.
Yeah, those are
you know what I mean?
That's not a blonde.
Like that guy's wearing a wig or got his hair dyed. So I think that was my only that was my only complaint. I was just like, this guy's not really a blonde, and it really has nothing to do with anything.
That's awesome. Oh man, I want you to go on IMDb and be like 9 out of 10, one whole letter grade down because he's not actually a blonde.
This guy didn't really have blonde hair.
Yeah. Hey, this guy's not actually blonde.
He didn't look like a blonde.
Boo this man.
Boo him. Boo. But I'm gonna rate this movie like a high, like a 7-8. It was it was a fun movie. I feel like it's kind of like Kevin said, it's a cult classic. It's a classic Scooby-Doo. I feel like you could turn it on and just have it play in the background and it would be fun. And you can watch it with just about anybody, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I think especially kids.
Yeah.
I think I want to say like I don't know 10. This would probably be great for like 10-year-olds. I would say would probably enjoy this the most. I don't know if you can call it a cult classic because, and I only say that I think critically it's a cult classic because it's just absolutely decimated by critics.
Sure.
But this movie, this is crazy. The budget was 84 million. No. Yeah, 84 million back in 2002. So a good chunk of change.
A lot of money.
Right. Gross worldwide, it's made 275 million. So this has done real good.
It's done real good.
Yeah, the opening weekend almost, well, no, it only did about half its money back. But just since then, it's made bank.
Yeah.
And I think, like, as a critic, why are you reviewing a kid's movie this harshly?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the thing. It's like they take themselves
it
way
needed
too
to be silly.
It's a silly movie.
It needed to be silly.
It's Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
It's like going. It's like my McDonald's analogy again. It's like going to McDonald's, eating a hamburger, thinking you're at Five Guys. You know, it's like not the same quality.
It's like it's going to McDonald's expecting sushi.
Yeah,
like, it's not even the same thing.
Not even the same. Not even the same animal.
I will say, like, the effects are very 2002.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Some of the kind of I don't know what to call it. Just the vibe and color scheming of the movie seems ahead of its time. Very 2002, I'm thinking very kind of all whitewashed.
Yeah,
but this is
very vibrant,
very colorful. Yeah, and very dark as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, if you want to have fun, it's a fun, silly movie. It's an easy watch. Yeah, it's not anything crazy. I would say it's great for kids, and if you have kids, rent it. If you're just watching movies, I mean, I guess there's better things to watch, but it's not bad. It's not, like,
this
harmful.
might be a
bank. It's fine.
This probably be a really good drunk movie.
Oh my gosh, it's probably an amazing drunk movie. Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh, this would be great. Good Lord.
So what are you rating it? What's your number rating?
Let's see. Personal enjoyment. It was nice to revisit. Discovered new things.
Yep.
It was very, like, I don't know. There's other movies to watch as an adult, so I think it's like a 7. But it was so much. It's classic. If when I was a kid, this was a 9.5 because it was just an escape for a while. Had a lot of bonding. Went to see it so many times. Real summertime movie. Yeah. For a kids movie rating, 7.5. It was good. It was good for kids, I think. That age range is kind of hard for me to, like, adjust.
Sure.
Or quantitate. So it might be higher. I know as a kid, this was, looking back, very important to have for when it came out. Yeah. You know, and I'm grateful to have it. Didn't realize that until watching it this time with the time frame working out. I was like, oh, this was, thank God this came out when it did.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I guess I just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, no. Tech rating 6.25, nothing outstanding, but it's not a horrible movie.
I still think it's a 9. It's a good. It's a solid sit back and watch a movie. But like you said, there's a lot of other movies to watch. I think it's a rent. I think you should see it at least once. If you used to watch Scooby-Doo, or if you know of Scooby-Doo, I think it's a fun watch. I'm giving it a rent.
Yeah. Yeah, low rent for me.
Yeah, it's not
If you have kids around that age range, it's a rent.
it's not
a
a
buy.
it's not a life-changing movie by any standards, but
No.
definitely a fun time.
Sometimes you need to relax.
Yeah,
And this is a relaxing,
sometimes you
silly
need a movie that just you can turn off your brain for, and I feel like this is definitely one of them.
However, if you don't have time and you're forced to watch this movie, probably not a good time.
No. Now, moving on. Michael suggested, we talked about Warhammer last week. And Michael suggested Event Horizon. What is Michael doing? Michael's doing something.
Sorry. I didn't get one costume, so I'm using this one.
Oh, he's got a Warhammer hoodie.
Katie stands. I want to point that out.
Let's go.
So, man, this is hot. Yeah.
You're hot.
Katie. This is a Katie and soldier.
Very cool.
Thing.
Very cool. I like it.
Cheers.
So
yeah, going to the more serious movie.
Yeah, this movie was not funny at all.
Kind of polar opposite.
Kind of the totally opposite of what Scooby-Doo is. But the spoiler alert. This movie was in 97.
97.
So if you really haven't seen this one,
Pre 9/11.
Pre 9/11, yeah.
Yeah.
But also post 9/11 time period.
Yes.
However, the premise of this movie is that a search and rescue team of astronauts, they're a space expedition, is going to search and report back on their findings of the ship, the Event Horizon. They got lost. They lost contact with it, so they sent out this crew of people to go check it out. Now, this is obviously set in the future of 2046 or 9 or something like that. So not that too far in the future from now, but I don't think we're going to be there.
47.
No, I don't think we're getting there.
Their history timeline is like we set up a permanent base on the moon in 2015.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was like, we might get a scientific station on the moon by 2050.
Maybe. So we're just
a few years off.
We're a little behind schedule. That's all right.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
But the
9/11 happened and really set us back.
It really set us back. So the I forget the name of the ship. It was the Lewis and Clark. Is out to search for the Event Horizon. And there's a doctor man who's on board who is the creator of the Event Horizon. He's the expert. So they're bringing him along. They find the ship. They follow the last coordinates. They find the ship on Neptune.
Yeah, just outside of Neptune.
Yeah.
Because that's where it went missing.
It went missing
the first time.
Just outside of Neptune. So they find it, scanning, doing all the stuff, can't find life forms at all on the ship. So they dock, they get on the ship, and that's when stuff really starts to get crazy. They send some people on, they start seeing things, and they start kind of going crazy. Well, Justin, so the character named Justin, goes into what he doesn't realize is a wormhole, and then comes back out and is completely like a vegetable. He just like can't speak, can't do it. He's non-responsive. And so they don't know what's wrong with him. They don't know what happened to him. Things are starting to get weird. They're trying to ask the doctor what's up. He's not really being forthcoming with much. He explains that the ship, the Event Horizon, has achieved space travel that is simultaneous. And I really actually enjoyed the way that he described. I don't have any paper.
This has been used in multiple movies, including Interstellar, as a representation for warp travel, which
warp travel
scientifically is kind of the only way we can travel long distances
Sure.
by traveling through wormholes.
Hold on, I'm trying to recreate it.
Yeah.
Here we go. So the way he described it, and I thought it was fun, was he was like, if this piece of paper was time and each hole was somewhere you wanted to be, the warp drive thing folds time and you go through
It's right through
the hole, and then time goes back to normal and you're at the next location, which I thought was cool. I think they really thought, I was like, I'm glad they thought out a reason
Very
why
good representation.
what that happened. And so what's this movie called? Sorry, Event Horizon. And so the ship went into essentially another dimension and then came back out. I don't know how much I want to like. Are we spoiling? You take it from here.
We can spoil.
You take it from here.
Sure. Let's see. Yeah, this came out in 97. I think we covered all that stuff. The lore behind this movie is fascinating.
Let me ask you a question. This is probably my biggest question. Is this movie technically Warhammer lore, or is this
Right.
like a movie that happened and people were like, hey, that's kind of like Warhammer?
Gotcha. Yeah. So before we go into spoilers, so many people, including myself, have retconned this into Warhammer lore
Okay.
because it's so similar to what happens in Warhammer.
Yes.
Let's see. There's a bit of debate because the director of this movie is a huge gamer.
Yeah.
And is a bit of a nerd. And a lot of people are asking, like, chicken and the egg, which happened, Chaos Marines or this movie. Allegedly, I don't know for sure, but the Chaos Marines were first described in, I think, 1990?
Okay.
1990. And let's see. Oh no, it was first mentioned in 87. But I think it was just mentioned. I think some illustrations came out in 1990.
Sure.
But definitely since then, it seems to have taken inspiration either from similar sources or from the movie. Now, the director, like I said, a huge gamer. In the movie, whenever Sam Neill is first introduced and the window opens on his ship,
Yeah.
the sound effect that is in that for the window opening is what's mixed in is the sound of a door opening in the original Doom game.
Oh.
It's not just exclusively that, but you can definitely hear it.
Yeah.
And it's in the mix.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, and this guy he went on to be the director for the Resident Evil movie series.
I can
the one
see
with
it.
Mia Jovovich.
Yeah.
Not super accurate movies to
Sure.
the thing, but that he's the director. He loves video games.
Right.
And to the point of like which came first, the chicken or the egg, this movie directly inspired Dead Space. Like is a notable, like the creators reference this movie quite a bit whenever they're talking about it. Not as much in design, but definitely in story.
Yeah.
There's very similar beats. But like directly connected, directly inspired.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to the Warhammer, technically Chaos Marines already existed.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of the warp they talked about before this movie.
Uh-huh.
But it like if they didn't inspire each other, they're super close together.
Yeah.
So I think, and myself included, fans of both the movie and Warhammer retcon this into being a unofficial
Right.
first contact, or confirmed humanity's first contact with the warp.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, because we were talking about Warhammer, and you were like, "Oh, you should see this movie," and then I watched it, and I was like, if this doesn't have anything to do with Warhammer, but it's still this, that's pretty close. Like, it's close.
So close.
I went into it thinking that it was going to be more. I guess I went in thinking it was going to be more Warhammer.
Sure.
Like actually like a Warhammer movie that is old. Which it wasn't, and it's fine. Because it was still ended up being good. And I mean, you can pretty much link the two if you want to, apparently. Yeah. Because they are so close in like story. Not story. In theme. Yeah.
Theme. Yeah.
Because
so close.
Because so
it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess we'll just spoil the whole movie.
Yeah.
The warp drive thing, the black hole creating drive, sent them into another realm and then back into reality, essentially, our realm. And it drove the entire crew insane, and they killed each other.
It sent them to essentially hell.
Hell, yeah.
Like, they describe it as hell.
And so the ship kind of becomes cursed, or like...
Yeah.
For lack of a better term, warped. And so as they're on the ship, as the new crew shows up to the ship, they start seeing their worst fears. They start experiencing things that feel real. Start going crazy. People start dying. Unexplainable things are happening. And eventually, the doctor guy goes full crazy. Lynx kind of like becomes possessed with the ship, and is like, nobody's leaving the ship. No one can leave. And
blows up the ship they came in on. So they have to stay on
blows up there because they're trying to leave. Oh, excuse me. What up, Heather? I'm pretty sure you did this last podcast, Heather. 7 days ago. 7 days ago, you you resubscribed for 12 months at Tier 1.
Glad you're here.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome back for the first time in a month or week.
It was
one of the two.
my Records Here show, Miss Heather D, 7 days ago. To resub at Tier 1.
There you go.
And then resub for 12 months at Tier 1. Maybe it just let you notify me. I don't know. That's great. Thank you twice, Heather. You're a gem.
Indeed.
But also, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Also, happy birthday. I missed that. It was on the 6th.
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday.
But so eventually the ship was created with a contingency to, if the reactor was going crazy, they could separate the crew quarters from the engineering bay and detach. And that's how they ended up escaping. Only 2 of like the 8 people or 7 people made it.
Yeah. Just 2, yeah. No, 3. Justin makes it. Sorry, spoiler, I guess.
Justin does make it.
He's injured, but
Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, super surprised that the black guy didn't die first.
Yeah, right.
I was like,
Let's go.
I said, this guy's dead. I was like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, this guy's the first one. He's going to go. And he's one of the only ones that made it back.
Dude, people have like a beef with him because they're like, oh, he's stereotypical. But his story is the least stereotypical of any, black actor in a 90s horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, he freaking made it.
Didn't die first. Even got jettisoned into space a couple times.
Yeah.
and made it back. Uh, the
Man.
but this movie is a thriller, like it's not a horror, is it? Or would you say
I think this is technically horror.
considered a
Yeah,
horror?
'cause this is gosh, if not, it's violent.
It is a little spoopy and violent.
Yeah.
It was a little spoopy and
Yeah,
violent.
let's go.
But yeah, I thought this movie, the fact that it is so close to Warhammer, kind of gives it like bonus points. Because I like Warhammer and I like now watching this movie, I just want that the Henry Cavill Warhammer movie to come out so so much more fast.
Absolutely.
But I enjoyed it. It was a good watch.
Good.
It's a space movie, so like I know Maggie doesn't like space movies, so I was like, you're not even gonna want to watch this. So I watched it. I literally watched it in the office. I was like, this isn't even something you're gonna be interested in. But I thought it was all right. I thought it was good.
Good. I think that's the biggest drawback for this movie and being a fan of this movie. It's nowhere near for everybody.
No.
This is there are people who are going to hate every ounce of this movie.
Yeah.
I enjoy about 95% of this movie. I love it. I was at a airsoft hangout when I was 14, and whenever you got hit, you were supposed to come in and like essentially tag out till everybody got eliminated.
Yeah.
And this movie was playing when I like came back, and I was like, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because it blended space, which I had a strange fascination with, still do, I guess.
Yeah.
And then also like religious symbolism, but also like demonic issues.
Yeah.
So it was just fascinating to me. And I think a weird thing about this, everyone who seems to be a fan and like a longtime fan, for some reason they all saw it when they were like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Like it's like my brother-in-law, who has a very crazy interest in movies, like this movie, but he saw it when he was like 13.
Is it because there was the like little boob in there?
I didn't see that whenever I saw it, right? Because that's the question, right?
Yeah.
Which is another drawback.
It's just kind of like all of a sudden, naked lady.
It's such a strange staple in horror where there's like just needless nudity.
Yeah.
And I think it's to make sure it gets an R rating.
Yeah.
And also, some people consider it
Exactly.
aphrodisiac horror movies. But I don't remember seeing that when I was young. Of course, there was also an airsoft game, so maybe I probably missed it.
Yeah, you probably skipped that part.
Right? But yeah, kind of. I don't know for the other people, but it's a weird thing that everybody kind of sees at the same time.
Huh.
This was the first horror movie I ever saw that had any sort of like depth to it.
Yeah.
Because before that, it was just like the old monster movies, which great for their time, but they're not very in depth by today's standard. But yeah, I just thought this was like so crazy, and oh my gosh, there's so much blood in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Much blood.
Also, there's so like when they go into like the part of the crew quarters, there's in the background, they kind of focus on it a little bit, but it's like that weird plastered
like
body
growth stuff.
Kind of
look like the flood.
Yeah, it looks like the flood. Freaking Doom has something similar. And then Warhammer, I think definitely some of the chaos stuff.
Yeah.
has that kind of aesthetic of just
There-
like melted plaster.
There is a, not to get all Warhammer nerdy. Actually, let's what's your,
you see what I'm wearing?
yeah. What's your Warhammer, or what's your rating for this movie?
What's your Warhammer rating?
What's
10.
your Warhammer rating?
Personal enjoyment, it was a 7.5. It was a little disappointing. Man, some of the sound effects are just gosh dang terrible.
Yeah.
And very it was sound design. The music, I think it was a product of its time.
Yeah.
Also, this movie, okay, crazy thing, huge budget. This movie from like go ahead to in theaters was 10 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy expedited to get an entire movie done, post-processing, all that stuff done.
It's
for a big
really
budget.
impressive that they got to
Insane.
Jupiter and back by then.
Right? Yeah. So I also want to so any like technical stuff I have issues with, I kind of put on that this was a very rushed production, unfortunately. Unnecessary nudity. But yeah, it was a little disappointing because I remember it being better. Also, I think I watched this on, if not 4K, very HD Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I think it looks better with kind of the grime of VHS or DVD.
Yeah.
Let's see. Horror movie rating. Horror is subjective. What you find scary is subjective.
Sure.
I want to give this an 8.5 for its time and like its depth and just kind of it's because it's a cool little movie and
Yeah.
almost out of time conceptually. But I think it could have been better.
Yeah.
Technical rating 8. Pacing's okay. I think a lot of the issues I have are just it was rushed too much. I think overall this is a pass because I can't recommend this to everybody.
Yeah.
Like this is the thing. Most people is a pass. If you like there was gore, but there was also a lot of horror in this. If you like horror movies, if I think you like this movie, I am going to be so annoying with how much I'm going to try to get you to watch this movie.
Yeah.
Because I like adamantly want to recommend it to somebody if I think they're going to like it.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'm like, nah, yeah, you should probably stay away.
Yeah. Well, it's like, for me, I'm not like a horror film guy, but I like Warhammer, and it was Warhammer adjacent enough to where it was like, this is interesting. But it just makes me want a more Warhammer movie than this.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, it's like this can work.
Yeah.
Like if you
it's
leaned into
doable.
the
It's
Warhammer,
100%
this
doable.
Yeah.
And
it was doable on its own. Let's get Warhammer involved.
And I will get to something that I think could be this movie 2.0 in the Warhammer universe, and it would be so good. But I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it like a 6.
Sure.
It was an okay movie. Wasn't really scary. But I don't really find any movie so far that I've watched in the horror realm scary. Like you said, the effects, I mean, it was 97 when it was made, so it's not like you're going to see anything crazy nowadays. But for what it is, I enjoyed it. It was it kept my attention. Like you said, the pacing was pretty good. Morpheus was really skinny for some reason. I thought he was crippled at the very beginning. The way he zipped in on his little chair. And the way he had his legs on that chair also made him look crippled.
Also, sorry.
Go ahead.
Performances were amazing.
Performances were good.
The acting was not an issue.
No.
I don't think in this movie.
No.
Great performances.
So, and I don't think I could recommend this really to anybody unless they were also into Warhammer. It's a pass. But not.
This is like the biggest asterisk on a pass I've ever had.
Yeah, it's like
if I think you're gonna like this,
Yeah,
please watch it.
watch it.
But otherwise,
Now, let me get to. I'm gonna nerd out here for a second.
Yes, please.
There is a story in the 30K universe. So this is Horus Heresy time where they are first discovering the warp. Okay. There is a story told of the, I want to say the ship's name is it's Eisenhower or something. No, it's something, not Eisenhower. I wanted to say Isengard, but it's not that either. Something of that.
Einhorn? Is it
No, it's something, and I can't remember it, and it's going to drive me crazy. Anyway, it's the Death Watch. The Legion, the Death Watch, or the Death Guard. The Death Guard, who eventually become the like pestilence ooey gooey Legion because of the warp. They become a bad legion. They become one of the Chaos Legions.
Corrupted, yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos.
However, in the beginning they were not that. So there is a point in the story of the Horus Heresy where the heresy happens, right? Horus kills a bunch of good guys, and it's the Eisenstein is the ship.
Gotcha.
All this bad stuff happens, and the Emperor doesn't know yet because they've cut off communication, so nobody knows that Horus has committed this atrocity towards the Imperium. The Eisenstein gets away. They were able to like get the Eisenstein away with one, I forget his name, but maybe one or two of the Death Guard Astartes on board who are still loyal to the Emperor. Because he's an older guy. And they are traveling to the Emperor to tell him what's up. Because they can't get any communication through. The ship goes through the warp and they experience like warp demons and all of this stuff happens to the ship, and it would be it would be such a good movie to do. However, I feel like you'd have to build up a bunch to get to that point.
Sure,
but it's kind of the same premise of the Event Horizon, except for it would be like the first time that it traveled, because they've never experienced the warp before, and so things start to happen. There's like this warp demon that gets on board and like all of this stuff, and they have to fight it, and eventually the Eisenstein gets through to the Emperor later on in the books. But it's a very good story because there's also a bad Astartes on there, and he gets corrupted on the ship and becomes like a one of the warp characters. And it's really good. I think I described it terribly. However, if
I'm trying to like find this book because it sounds fantastic.
It's something of the Eisenstein.
The Flight of the Eisenstein.
Flight of the Eisenstein. Is it the Horus Heresy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
This all takes place. And fourth installment of the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, I will tell you this, Mike. If you want, there's no need for you to read all 300 of the Horus Heresy books. But if you
There's no need for many people.
if you read the book 1 through 5, you could stop right there and like know enough about the Horus Heresy. Book 1 through 5 is it's really all like not one continuous story, but it's like it starts and then it goes to a point and then you get another perspective of the same events happening and then another perspective of the same events happening, because the Eisenstein thing all happens while other stuff is happening, and so the other books are explaining all of these other things happening at the same time. It's kind of like how we were talking how the Warhammer universe is so massive. The reason there's like 300 of these books is it's all telling the same, like it's it's all the same time period. It's just different areas of the galaxy all happening at the same time. But it's really good. So I would suggest if you have time, and honestly, this may be our book for the
Maybe. Yeah.
thing. However, I would say maybe read 1, 2, 3, 4. You said it was the fourth book?
I think it's the third. No, wait. Fourth. Yeah.
If you could do those 3 books first, it would really set the tone for that book. I'm sure you could jump into it and kind of understand what's going on because you know enough. But the story going up to that point is just so good. It's like it's so well told. It just makes the fourth book that much better if you take the time to read the first 3.
For sure. Yeah.
And I'll reread so that I'm up to date more on the story, but that's up to you if you want to do that. It's kind of a commitment.
Well, also, that I'm down. I'll have to look at the timing because that's 4 books by the end of the month. But I'm interested.
I mean, we could start the first book being the first book of the Horus Heresy, and we could just go through all 4 of them and then review them. This can become a Warhammer page, Warhammer podcast.
Yeah. I was just looking at this. So, the Flight of the Einstein came out in 2007.
Yeah.
And so I'm really kind of interested to see how much one influenced the other. You know what I mean? Because this sounds so much like this.
I don't know if it
or at least the very beginning.
I'd have to rewatch it, or I'd have to re-listen to it. I don't think, because the ship's crew survives, like they make it to the other side, so it's not like they get corrupted by the warp and then the ship becomes like a ghost ship.
Do they have psychers or something that help them stay chill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they end up fighting. They end up fighting the warp. Like they fight the demons that get on there. It's because, and that's what makes it all so good, is because they're figuring it out as they go. Like they don't have really any experience outside of they've done warp travel before, but I want to say they've because they have the psychers and they have the navigator person with a third eye on their forehead. But I want to say that the warp demons and stuff haven't really been a thing. And they become way more active. I can't remember exactly. I need to just reread these. But
right.
I know that it's very new. I know that it's super new because the Emperor's children, no. The word bearers are the ones that summon the warp, essentially, or summon the chaos into the warp.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Yep. It's real great and nerdy stuff.
Yeah. That sounds interesting, and I think this movie proves that it's possible to do. If you were to make Flight of the
Eisenstein.
Eisenstein.
Yep.
Please make it R.
Yeah, no. Any Warhammer media that is created should be rated R. It just has to be because of how dark and it's not a
messed up. It's not a fairy tale.
It's not a this is a very graphic universe.
Yeah. Very dark, bleak.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, terrible.
It's really good.
Interesting. Yeah.
Let me know if you start listening to them, and I will.
I'm gonna have to. I feel like I can't call myself a Warhammer fan without at least getting through one of these books.
Yeah,
And then I'll
like
have
I
to buy a
said,
figurine, and maybe I might be considered one.
like I said, if you can get through the first 5 books, you don't need to read anymore, unless you're just curious on, like, in the lead up or in the several. They're like it's 300 books or so. Some of the books don't have anything to do with the Horus Heresy per se, but it's the up and coming of each Primarch. So like there's one where it shows the Primarch for the Raven Guard. It shows the Primarch for the Thousand Sons. It shows like it kind of like it shows you exclusively like the Space Wolves. Like
Nice.
very cool, but doesn't really tie in to the actual story of the heresy part. But it also does. You know what I mean? Like everything ties together eventually.
Right.
But it's really interesting, and it's so hard to like talk about Warhammer because it's such a huge universe that
It's huge.
I get confused about what I've already read and seen and stuff, and it's like I'm remembering it as we're talking, and
Yeah.
but it's so good.
Dude,
It's like every time I listen to it, I'm like, this is just so good.
Yeah. Dude, I was trying to think after our conversation last week, just that like something to compare it to.
Yeah.
And if you combined all of Marvel and all of Star Wars together, I think maybe you'd get about 1/10 of it.
Maybe. See, the problem
insane.
with most fantasy is that it all happens on one planet. But even Star Wars, it's like, in a galaxy far, far away. But Warhammer's
multiple
not
planets.
Warhammer's not in
that
a
deep though.
Warhammer's not in a galaxy. Warhammer's in the universe. It's it's literally everywhere in space.
Yeah, and you have stuff from all the way from 10K, 20K, 30K, and 40K.
Yeah.
You have stories
Yeah.
associated with it.
Yeah.
And in the case with 30K and 40K, they're connected. I'm sure 20K is too, but yeah, it's crazy, man.
It is beyond. I don't think if there is someone who's consumed all of the Warhammer media, that person's either old or has nothing else to do, because it would take so long.
You'd have to have. Well, I say that, but it's weird because most of the Warhammer fans that I have come across, they're fans of other things, and they're also like knowledgeable about other IPs.
Mm-hmm.
They're like also, but it's kindergarten to them.
Yeah.
It's crazy, these guys, and they're married, so that's it's insane.
Yeah, I feel like the people who know the most were fans of Warhammer as children, or very young, and they grew up and they never stopped, like the Warhammer, like they never stopped grinding. You know?
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know too many. Maybe the guy that we worked with that did the painting of the
Sean.
Warhammer figurines. I don't know of many. Shout out Sean, awesome dude. I don't know anyone who was like a fan during the 80s and 90s.
I worked with a guy. His name was Rob. Huge Blackbeard. I think he was in his 50s, and he had books, like the physical copies of books. Wow, he asked me if I wanted some of them. I said no, but it's because he's like a heavy smoker, and I was like, I know these books are going to smell just absolutely atrocious, and you're never going to be able to not get that out.
Well, if they're about Nurgle, that'll kind of get you in the immersion of it.
Yeah,
which is a 40K reference, so I don't know if you know that.
I have no idea what that is.
This is what I mean. It was so scary, like you getting through dozens of books and me spending dozens of hours, and we had no clue what each other was talking about.
It was insane. We are too freaking.
Oh, it's scary.
We are, I don't even know what a small ocean creature would be, but we are two of those in separate sides of the ocean. And
It's like
we've
it's like
seen
the thing, it's
we've
like,
seen
oh,
so much, but yet not enough.
do you see my flashlight? And it's like, no. And I'm like, this is the highest grade flashlight. How do you not see it? And I can't see yours. And I know
it's because I'm 600 feet underground. This is like,
it's because you're like 12,000 miles away.
Yeah.
And we're slowly working towards each other.
It's now I just want to restart the
I mean, we're gonna
Warhammer
have
stuff.
to. So
I wish I could give you. I wish I could. Maybe I can give you the login for my Audible because I have all of. Okay.
I've got. I have at least 4, so
okay.
I can get us up to beat. So if anything, this movie helped us become better Warhammer fans.
It just can rekindle the flame.
It's inspiring. It's an inspiring movie.
It's an inspiring film.
Not as much as you think with the subject matter.
Exactly.
It's very inspiring.
Exactly.
Which is actually kind of true because it's inspired a ton of stuff.
I love how
it's crazy.
Every episode we start talking about Warhammer, we always go over time, and it always takes up like most of the
and Chad dies 20 minutes into it.
And everybody stops watching because nobody cares. Listen, we appreciate you guys sticking with us, coming in, popping in, chatting, listening, whether we're just two heads talking in the background of you doing whatever. We appreciate you being here and listening to us yap about Warhammer and everything else. I even had weird news and we didn't even get to it because I was I
texted you earlier today.
I was so consumed with what's already happening. But we appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have an amazing do what? Yeah, Katie stands for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
But hope everybody has a great week. We'll see you next time. Love you, mean it. Stay hydrated, stay hammered, stay healthy. We'll see you next time.